It is Wednesday the 3rd of February and we are on our 9 times tables. I know a lot of you like those, but you know all sorts of little tricks to remember them. So the worksheet is multiply and divide by 9, and we will start on question 5 today. Right, let's look at the question. There are 9 coloured squares on each face of a puzzle cube. Or this is called a Rubik's Cube. I used to play with these all the time when I was little. It says, how many coloured squares are there on the whole cube? Okay, so you need to use your knowledge of 3D shapes here, and you need to know that there are 6 faces on a cube. So basically, we've got 6 groups of 9. So 6 times 9, and your answer is 54. Let's move on. So, on this next question, we've got tens frames, which you should be familiar with by now. How can Eva work out how many counts she has altogether? Well, basically, we know she's got 9, and 9, and 9, and 9, and 9. So, of course, she could add them all, or she could make her life a little bit easier and say 9 times 5 equals 45. Or using the law of commutativity, she could say 5 times 9 also equals 45. Moving on. Here is one to get your brain working. Right. We're going to go through this, what I would call systematically, and it draws on all your knowledge of multiplying by 0 and 1 and itself. Let me go through the way I would do it with you. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at what I've got here. I know that I've got 81, and there is something very, very special about the number 81. Do you know what it is? That's right, it's a squared number, and I know 9 times 9 equals 81. So I am going to use that knowledge to help me answer my question. Right, so here, something times something is 81. I'm going to link my 2 squares together, and I'm going to say something times something is 81. Right, well, one way I could do it is make that 9 and make that 9. So if my triangle was 9, what would these 2 squares need to be? That's right, they'd need to be 3 times 3. So my square could be 3. So if triangle is 9 and square is 3, 3 times 3 times 3 is 9. And then 9 times 9 is 81. That is one solution. Just going to erase the ink. I'm going to try again. Okay, so we had one solution, which was the triangle was 9 and the square was 3. Okay, remember, 9 times 9 equals 81. Oh, I just thought of something. What about if I make those 2 triangles 9 and 9, 9 times 9 equals 81. If I did that, and these 2 make 81, what would this one need to be? That's right, it would need to be 1, because any number times 1 is the original number. So if my squares were 9, then my triangle would be 1. I've got one more solution. One more solution. What about, I'll just change my colour pen for this one. What about if I make triangle 81? Okay, the triangle is 81. What would these 2 squares have to make together to make this equation work? That's right, 1. But I also know that 1 times 1 equals 1. So therefore, my 2 squares could also be 1. I bet that got you thinking. Anyway, that's fantastic. Some of you might go on to do the optional activity. If you do, use the answer book to mark your work. And if you have any problems, you may send a message to me, and I will see if I can help you work out where you're going wrong. Or just say, well done. Okay, you go soon. Bye.